right, guys, I got something here that I'm going to try out. I've never had anything from this company before. Kind of bought this on a whim. I believe I bought this through Facebook, and I was looking for reviews when I bought it, so figured I'd go ahead and do a review, and maybe it would help somebody out somewhere. Here it is, guys. Just went ahead and got two, and as you can see, it is called Bricc of the Dead. I'm going to let you know what this smells like, and I'm actually going to go use it and then tell you what I think of it. I've never had anything from this company before, this Dr. Squatch. It is pretty popular. I don't know if it's all because of the marketing, because they are everywhere with commercials and stuff, but I don't know. So here's what it looks like, guys. I'm going to go ahead and smell it, let you guys know what it smells like. This has kind of a spicy smell to it. I don't know what I can pinpoint it to. Kind of a pine mixed with spices is probably the closest thing that I could say to me what it smells like. Of course, everybody may have a different opinion on that, but I'm kind of excited to try it out. It is bigger than a normal bar of soap, but it does cost a lot more than a normal bar of soap. Now, I don't like normal soaps that are on the market. I had been using, I believe it's called Kurt's Castile soap, and that was a pretty good soap, but I do not like stuff like Irish Spring and Dove. All that standard soap on the market, I don't like it. I just got some higher end stuff before, and it worked so much better for me. So there it is, guys. There's what the packaging looks like. Has a little hole cut there. And like I said, I just got this from an ad on Facebook. They're all over the internet with ads. So this is supposed to be no chemicals, made from natural oils. And you can read what's on the back there if you want. Lather up with this cold processed soap and scrub down daily. Great for all skin types. All right, I'm going to take a shower, and I'll come back and let you know what I think of this soap and just give you my honest opinion. All right, guys, here is the verdict after a nice, long, hot shower. For me, the biggest thing is going to be the lather. The lather was not bad at all, but compared to store-bought brands like Dove, Irish Spring, and all that dime a dozen junk, I call it, in the stores that I don't like, it was 20 times that. But I use other specialty soaps that really have a really high lather to them. Like when I use a soap, I have to literally see the soap on my skin everywhere that my washcloth touches, and that's what I use, a standard traditional washcloth. That's just what I like. But the lather on this was good, and for most people, it would be great compared to what you're using right now at the store. Okay, at first, the smell was really strong. The pine, it's a pine type smell, spices, but the smell lessened after I first started using it a little bit. First of all, let me go back and tell you something that I didn't tell you. One of the reasons I bought this was because October and fall is one of my favorite times of the year. I really like Halloween. I like doing things for Halloween, stuff like that. And that was one of the reasons for this. I like scary movies, haunted houses, like real haunted houses, good ones that aren't just for little kids, or houses or places that they say are haunted and you can go walk through and tour. I love that kind of stuff. So kind of the Bricc of the Dead was kind of just a gimmick thing for me, and I think it kind of worked because that's one of the things I liked about it. Plus, knowing that I don't use regular store-bought soap, I just wanted to try this because it's all over the place. But I know some places just have a big marketing scheme, and they do have a huge marketing thing going on. So I didn't know if it was because of that or is it actually good. Okay, so I have to say the best part about it was when I got out of the shower, I dried with a towel, and then I really started to air dry. I was putting beard oil in and different things like that. When I really started to air dry, my skin felt so good and so clean. There's just like a feeling to the skin. It's hard to explain. Way different from the soap I was using that is way better than just standard store-bought soap. This will blow any store-bought soap out of the water. The skin doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel oily. It just has a very clean feel to it. It's kind of hard to put into words. I'm not used to reviewing this kind of stuff. I'm literally just doing this for guys like me that was on the internet and wanted to look around and find a review just to reference this soap. I do recommend it. This is something that was very good for me to use. I think only thing is next time when I order some, I want to get like a lighter scent, like something more of an orange or something like that, rather than this. This isn't bad, but I just want to try something that's more light smelling to use. But I liked it. Just definitely, I would say the biggest pro about it is the way the skin feels. You can even feel like the air just feels differently on the skin. That's about the best way I can describe it. So I do recommend it if you want to get it. I don't know where would be the best place to go. I don't know if somebody wants to tell in the comments. I bought it off Facebook and I wasn't real happy because it was just a Facebook ad. But the reason I wasn't happy was because it took probably 2 days longer to arrive than what it should have. There was no one for me to contact. There's no way for me to leave ratings where I bought this that I know of. So I was kind of at their mercy. And after that, I had wished that I did not buy it from Facebook. I wish I would have went to another seller or somewhere else and bought it. That way I could leave feedback or say, hey, you know, your shipping is really slow. I mean, and this didn't even come from that far. I believe it started in Indiana and it took way too long to get to me. But with that being said, I do like it and I will continue to use it. All right, guys, until next time, this is DOF with Brick of the Dead, and I am out of there.